honored by the hosts of spirits, corpses whose Kadampa yakshas, homage with their chant and pay sound, destroying false magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and placing in a racing fireplace, homage to her very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who was slayer of all enemies, homage at the heart her fingers, adorn her with Fujo Mujo, light ray masses all excited, all directions feels adorn her, homage she so joyous radiant, crown emitting gardens of love, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas, homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crests, moon anonymous will shine. Amitabha in her hair, not sending out much light eternal. Homage she with wreath ablaze, like undeading fire abiding. Rush that flip and joy surround you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter whom the seven levels she does conquer. Homage if virtuous peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Om and Soha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, freezes human knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters, homage to her received letter, of the shape of syllable, whom by stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru Mandara and India, homage holding in her hand the hair-like moon of devil-like form, with by spoken Tara and Pei, totally dispelling poison. Amashi whom gods and their king send the Kinnaras to honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels venturings and conflicts. Homage she used 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full, with Vaisara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating, powered by the set of 3 natures, so spirits, yakshas, and race scorpius supreme today. These praises with the mantras and prostrations of Star 21. And the prayer of the beneficence is on page 190. Whoever is endowed with devotion for the goddess and recites it with supreme faith, remembering it at dawn upon wakening in the evenings, will be granted all fearlessness, will perfectly pacify all negativities, and will eliminate all unfortunate migrations. The multitudes of conquerors will quickly grant initiation. Thus endowed with this greatness, one will eventually reach the state of a Buddha. If affected by the most terrible poison, whether ingested, drunk, or from a living being, just by remembering will one be thoroughly cleansed. If this prayer is recited 2, 3, or 7 times, it will pacify all the sufferings of torments caused by spirits, fevers, and poisons, and by other beings as well. If you wish for a child, you will get a child. If you wish for wealth, you will receive wealth. All your wishes will be fulfilled, and all obstacles pacified. So when Geshe-la comes, we'll do the 7-limb prayer on page 27. And I believe last week he ended with stanza 14. So I don't know if he'll review 13 and 14 or if he'll start on 15. In the Gold Essential Prayers book, please turn to page 27 and we'll chant the 7 limb prayer in Tibetan. Page 27. Gosum gupe gone cha tselo nye sham yi tu cheti malubu tomene sadi tun tam che shak kepa gewa nam lao jeiram korwa matom bardu le june drola cherki kolo korwaram da jengen an jan chu chen porno. Now turn to page 97. And at the bottom, you see the short mandala offering. So we'll chant that in Tibetan one time. Saji perki shushing metok tamri rablingji nitegen padi Sangye Jindu Mite Uwa Hidro Kunam Dag Jing La Che Parsho Jetsun Lama Dampa Kenam Kicher Kukala Kense Chujin Trig Jita Tsampe Duje Zima Lajab Gecherki Charpawap tu so Idam Guru Ratamandalakam Niryatayami Chedan Soki Chonam La Janchu Bardu Dani Kapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Ki Pesunam Gi Dola Penchu Sangye Tu Parsho Chedan Soki Chonam La Janchu Bardu Dani Kapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Ki Pesunam Gi Dola Penchu Sangye Tu Parsho Chudan Soki Chonam La Janchu Bardu Dani Kapsuchi Dagi Chunyengi Pesanam Gi Dola Penchu Sangye Tu Parsho.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Thank you. So the text that we are studying, Wednesday night class is called A Song of Spiritual Experience, composed by Lama Tsongkhapa almost now 600 years ago, probably written in Tibet, Tibet, Central Tibet. Sometimes called like brief lamrim, the same text, different names, same text. So there's number in the beginning. The number of stanzas, probably 4 or 5 stanzas, is like more like homage, paying homage to Shakyamuni Buddha. So then after that, Maitreya Buddha, Manjushri. So then Asanga Nagarjuna. So then Lama Atisha. Then all his Lama Tsongkhapa masters. So this. That's how the text begin. Okay. So reading this brave lamrim, or thinking about this brave lamrim, or maybe talking about this lamrim is equivalent of like reading entire Buddha's teachings. You get equal benefit of thinking about entire Buddha's teachings, also discussing our entire Buddha's teachings. So it's a lot of benefit. So that kind of like when you think about the benefit of that, it's kind of encouraging you to think about this text, or maybe say, or maybe memorize. Sura kunji nimbunduldu sulti tunre tuntang. So Sura kunji nimbunduldu. So it contains essence of entire Buddha's teachings. This lamrim, spiritual song of spiritual experience, contains, essence of entire Buddha's teachings. So you see here in the books. Maybe stands I don't know what stands number.
We stopped at 14.
Number 14.
Yes.
So stanza number 10. Stanza number 10. When you look at stanza number 10, so we are going backwards. Sura kunji nimbu duldu so Sura kunji nimbu so it contains essence of entire Buddha's teachings. Sura kunji sulde ture tenda neme just saying one time, not saying all the time, just saying one time and thinking about just one time, or listening, listening just one time to the neme. Tamji chiyo na tibi tuyen so lamjin dubang tenyo some Lama Tsongkhapa said. So you get equal benefit of reading, listening, saying entire Buddha's teachings. So need to think about that. There's a benefit. There's so much benefit. So then, so that's the important part. Here, at every stanza is something important, but that really motivates you to think about that, in daily basis. So then, lamrim is also for the sake of knowledge. The word lamrim is officially founded by Lama Atisha. Here we have the painting here. Lama Atisha, Indian masters, so official. But lamrim already exists. Like when Shakyamuni Buddha started to teach, that's the lamrim. So, but the Lama Atisha kind of officially created the word lamrim, lamdre, light the path into enlightenment. So from there, so then the word lamrim begins. So lam is the path, rim stages the path. So Lamrim begin with importance of teachers, importance of teachers. Lamrim begin with the Lamrim start with the importance of teachers. That's the stages, the beginning of the Lamrim always start with the importance of teachers. Qualification of teachers and how to find teachers, and benefit of like relying on the teachers, all of that. Okay. Practice, practice begin. So there's three things. Lamrim begin with importance of spiritual teachers. Practice begin with, I would say, karma. Practice begin with the karma. Law of causality. So, meditation begin with intentions. There are three things, different. Meditation begin with intentions. Lamrim begin with the relying on importance of spiritual teachers. Practice begin with karma. That means practice begin with the practice of karma. Practice so spiritual practice begin with karma. So means like guarding three draw with mindfulness, speech, three draw, body, speech and mind. Guarding them with the mindfulness means, so not make sure there's something, some kind of negative doesn't comes out of from three doors. So then you guard that three doors, precisely with the mindfulness. So that's the practice. That's called practicing karma. So that's the beginning of the spiritual practice. So then, I already explained that. So then, this kind of a review. So then stanza number, I think 12. Stanza number 12. Stanza number 13. Stanza number 13. So 13. So I think we stop at the 14. Yes. The 13, is all about precious human life. tenjenya tsel tawe tende ishin no le las tawe tende ishin no tendanya ba tari samji nye ka jikla namge lo dan tsudi sandu jide jang mba chawa shin to ninze unju to tanda jide cha tse laws. So then here what it says this life of leisures, eight freedoms and 10 richness. If you read the liberation in palm of your hand, is listed very clearly there. Liberation in palm of your hand, composed by Pobonga Rinpoche, which is the main disciple of Tijan Rinpoche, one of His Holiness senior tutor. His Holiness tutors, younger one, and the senior one, the senior tutors. That's his main disciple, main students is Pobonga Rinpoche. So this was, it's like note. They're taking note that took by Tijan Rinpoche when he's receiving teaching from Pobonga Rinpoche, so then they put it together, then basically indirectly it's like composed by Pobonga Rinpoche, because that is who took the note, Tijan Rinpoche, mainly Tijan Rinpoche took note, and maybe not just him and all, many students, they took note, so they put it together, so then it become liberation in the palm of your hand. There's a note. During the teachings, they took the note. So in that books, liberation in palm of your hand, that books, 8 freedom, 10 richness, these are listed there, very clearly listed there. If you are wondering, that's what leisure means. Tenjoro, that's what leisures. That's true. 8 freedom, 10 richness. in the one summarized in one word, Tejor. No, this is something to think about daily basis, no, not just to just live in the books. This life of leisure is even more precious than our wish-granting jewels. It should not be wish-granting jewels. Even more important than American dollars. More important than American dollars. So now modern day, the American dollar has become almost like wish-granting jewels. Almost like wish-granting jewels, but there's more important than that. Why? Because all the mental development, even the US dollar cannot buy. So dollar doesn't improve your mental qualities. US dollar doesn't improve your mental qualities. You can buy things, doesn't necessarily mean it improves your mental qualities. So therefore, this life is much more precious than wish-granting jewel or money. Something to think about. This is for to think about. Think about on daily basis, not just to just live in the book. So if you can think like that, you don't need to read Lamrim. You're basically thinking about Lamrim. So that I have found such an existence is only this one's. Tabe tende ishin nolila tenda nyeba tari tsamshi yiso, tenda nyeba tari tsamshi yiso. Because when you think about the cause of this precious human life is pure ethics. So there's not something to easy to practice. Cause-wise, and like number-wise, there's much more animal beings than human beings. Within the human beings, some of them even don't have time to practice dharma. Never permit dharma. There's all kind of problems. So hard to find because of the cause. Not because of this is mainly because of the cause. So hard to find. Yet, like a flash of lightning, it is easy to vanish. That is talking about impermanent. Very difficult to find. Jigla, easy to vanish or easy to lose. And then on the impermanent, teaching, there's whole different kind of books been written about just about that. Like one that composed by Pobonga Rinpoche himself is called Heart Spoon, something like that. Heart Spoon. So maybe some of you know the text composed by Lama Tsongkhapa. Pobonga Rinpoche talks about impermanent, meditation about impermanent. Difficult to find, hard to find or difficult to find, easy to vanish, easy to lose. Lifespan, decrease every moment. It's not getting longer and longer. It's getting shorter and shorter. It's not getting longer and longer. The newborn child, its life is also getting also short. It's not getting, nobody's life is getting longer. It's getting shorter. According to the Shantideva's Guide to Buddhist Way of Life, nada mina kuja lobutsela yideme so ore ninzen deba yombas day and night is not going to wait. Yesterday is gone, it's completely gone, it's gone. Day is not going to wait. I'll wait, you do this, then come back, then I will start to function. It's not like that. Day and night, When it's gone, it's gone. It's gone. Nizhen Deba Yomimba, the Shanti Deva said, no guide to Buddhism, said the thought of Guju, lifespan degenerate every moment, Day and night, they don't stop. Whether it's good day is past, or bad day is past, positive day is past, negative day is past, waste is also past. It doesn't come back. It's whatever is gone is gone. So nada mina kunji lobosela ideme. So nada mina kunji. Whether you are sick or not sick, life has no guarantee. No guarantee. There's no guarantee. You can't say, "Oh, I will live forever because I'm healthy." There's no guarantee. "Oh, I'm sick. I'm going to die tomorrow." There's no guarantee. Who said? Shantideva said. Where Guide to Buddhism Way of Life. I think chapter number 3 or somewhere there. Nizendeva Yomemba said that Nanamina Kunja Lobusela Ideme. So life is no, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. You can say I'm no healthy, I will live forever. No, nobody live forever. So that's the teaching on impermanent. Impermanent. Or is it depressing? Huh? Is little bit. It's the truth. So it's the truth. So like I think better to get depressed now than at the end of the life. There's nothing much you can do. So so it's better to think now than rather than thinking, well, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to die. That thought will follow till last minute. That that you're not going to die. That's kind of like trick. Kind of like minds kind of tricking. So then maybe how's about Steve Jobs? He said treating every day is like last day. Is that depressing or better? Huh? Yeah, same meaning, same meaning, same meaning. If that helps, if that's better, so then the point is to appreciate your life, appreciate while you're alive, appreciate, and do something, not just think like do something that have ripple of impact. Not in just this life. Of course, this life, then many more life in the future. So that's the whole point. The whole point is like how you say to have better opportunities in this life and many more life in the future. Better opportunities to improve improve your mind. This form is the best to improve mind. This form is the best. Only so now I'm not going to quote anymore Shantideva text. So just summarize. Think every day is like the last day. Think every day is last day. What do you do? You say something nice, or you think something nice, or you do something good. What do you do? Based on if something goes on, what do you do? If you think, oh, game is over. So then it's over. So then there's nothing to do. Begin with nothing. It just happened. When you die, it's going to be nothing. If that's the case, so then different. But reality, then something will go on. Something will go on. I don't have evidence to prove that. I don't have evidence to prove, but something will go on because I, based on the teachings, there's logics there, logics that supports, ongoing life, like that. Okay. So there's many quotes we can read. I'm not going to quote. Okay, so I'm not going to quote. I don't want to make you depressed, walking all day long, then coming here. So just understand the point. Just understand the point. It's very important to think about, precious, so difficult to find, so meaningful, but easy to lose. It's not based on your health. Generally speaking, yeah, generally speaking, but that's not the case. Shantideva said, so, so the point is to remember impermanent. Remember impermanent, that you are not going to be there here forever. So then based on that, what you can take, then based on that, then we have to calculate how to, basically it's easy to, it's all comes down to think something positive, think something positive. Oh, that's what I always said this part millions time. Physical world compared to mind is much more powerful. Mind is much more powerful. If you think something positive, more likely two other door will be, guarded, very much guarded. Guarded, guard, guarded. So the thing, the mind, mind. So here, pressures, easy to vanish. That impermanent, teaching of impermanent. That means you can hold on. Everything change. So might have a wonderful idea, wonderful plans, might change. Impermanent, everything change. People change, mind change, season change, tree change, color change, leaf fall down, leaf grow up, and all of that, change. Everything's around us is changing. If we don't want change, then we are going against the reality, and there's not much benefit come out of that, Because tanzi. Also then concept of permanent, permanent, should be last forever, which is not going to last. Tavetinde yinola tendanya ba tareza nyeka jigla namge lo da tsudi samde jidin chawago mubachawa shindo tojundo jinzegundo jimbulu. With that understanding, need to understand everything else. Even this precious human life, so difficult to find, so meaningful, so hard to find, but easy to lose. Similarly, everything around us is going to be like that. That's the whole point around that. Then, therefore, day and night, think something good, think something positive, think something good. When you go to bed, think something good. When you wake up, think something good. Wake up with a positive thought. So then, once slowly, eventually, then automatically you wake up with a positive thought. First, it requires some effort. So then it will be nice if you, while you eat, if you can eat with positive thought. If you can shower with positive thought, if you can cleaning with positive thought, day-to-day life chores that we do, if you can do that with positive thought, so then that is like taking essence out of this precious human life. No matter how much you say, that's the point. That no matter how much you say, how many different ways you say, that's the whole point is that, doing something, positive, so they're not just doing then, with joyful effort, happy to think something positive, because everything that you have meanings, even though other people looks, there's no meaning, you're just cleaning your house, but you have these very important things. It's not just cleaning the house, it's like cleaning my negative karma, cleaning my anger, cleaning my attachment, cleaning my jealousy, all of that, everything has meaning, everything has meaning. Then life become meaningful. Life become meaningful. Then you are using very well. Precious human life being used well. Precious human life been used well. Then, when time comes, you have no look back. You have no regret. You have no regret. You did best as you could. So if something goes on, it will be something good. Something good. So. 타베든데 이신노래라 된단냐 봤다니 좀 니야가 지글라 남gel로다 수대선도 지대 잡고 맞춰 보시는 이제고는 좀 단단한 시간도 so day and night do think something good no something good 되네 lesson number 14 that's the So now stanza number, that's the 14, right? That's the 14? Yeah. So now stanza number 15. So I have the commentaries. So probably I will just, read the root text, probably easier. So unlike the empty grain husk floating in the wind. So that means, as I mentioned before, in Nepal or India, when they prepare rice, they have to separate husk and rice itself. So what they do after that, when they separate from the rice stall, what do you call stock, rice stock. So then from there you have to separate husk and rice itself. So the first like rub them with then all kinds you can use animals or you can all kinds of. So then after that, what you do, you just handful of them with the stuff that made out of bamboo, the flat flat round stuff that made of bamboo. So you pull. So then you just either pour down in the space where it is a windy day. So then wind will, how to say, all the grain house will floating in the winds. No, so no idea if some of them go east, some of them go down, some go there. You can say, oh, all of this go here. It doesn't say it goes everywhere based on the wind. All the activities that we do, so then it become like it's just like that. It's like at the end, nothing matters. Nothing matters. What is matter is if you manage to develop positive thought. That's the only thing that matters. That's the only thing. So what we call in technical terms called merit, virtue or merit. That's the only thing that matters. So now the season number 15. 신ning 좀 이제 딩매지서 신ning 좀 이제 딩매지서 티직접 군조 순등에서 군조 순등. Why taking refuge in Buddha Dhamma Sangha? Why taking refuge in Buddha Dhamma Sangha? According to the teachings, the teachings cause. There's two main cause for refuge. Refuge. Two main cause for refuge. Jikjobni jikpa. The jikpa is the fear. The fear. Then job means what are the two main cause of refuge? Huh? Faith. Faith. Huh? Oh yeah, protections and fear. Jikjob, protection. Job is part protection. So whether our refuge, like practice become genuine or sincere or like feel like, oh, this is very liberating or not, is very much based on those two causes. Two causes. So unless you have like confidence, unless we have confidence, we know exactly what's going to happen when I die. Unless we are 100% sure, no need to take refuge. Other than that, if you don't know, what's going to happen, right life after this, so then that's kind of like fear, uncertainty or fear, uncertainty. So that's the one main cause of refuge. Then protection, they're seeking protections towards Buddha Dharma Sangha. So Buddha is the one who taught the teachings. The main protection is the teachings. Main protection is the teachings. Main representative of enlightened beings teachings. Teachings, that's the real deal. Sounds like American. uh, oh yes. I mean, that's how you say. That's how you say it, American. The teaching is the real deal. Yeah, that's how you say it. That's how you exactly how you say it in America. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, there's no true representative of Buddha, enlightened beings. It's the teachings. Mm. So then, if you Dharma do exist, Dharma exists, teaching exists. When you practice, it benefits. When you practice, it benefits. There's no question. There's no question. If you practice, if you implement day-to-day life, it helps. There's no questions. There's no questions. Oh. There's no certainties that after the death we may not be born in lower realms. The protection from such a terror lies in the three jewels alone. So, mainly lies into the teachings of the practice. So we must make firm the practice of going for refuge and ensure that its precepts are never undermined. Sitting in the dimage teach Jamdoshin to Temple the Tea Labjan Jaman. They are canal and the less on the Lando Sushes on around their souls. Also, so precept are never undermined. That precept, precept means like easy way to see, don't create negative karma. Don't create negative karma. That's what it is. Don't create negative karma. Don't say something nasty things. Don't do something nasty things. Don't harm somebody physically, mentally, verbally. That's what it means. When you summarize, if you guard your three doors, you guard sake of your own happiness for this life and many more lives in the future. Sake of that, say something nice, think something good, or do something nice. That's all. That's all what it's saying. That is the precept. Taking refuge. That's the precept. No matter how many different ways you can say very traditional way, or like doesn't matter. Point is this. Point is that. Point is the sake of your own happiness, for your own liberation, for your own enlightenment. Say something nice thing, or don't say anything. Just mute. No need to say. No need to say. Not necessarily to say something. No need to say. If there's nothing good things to say, don't need to say anything. But practically it's hard. It's hard because why? Because mind is not trained. Mind is not well trained. Mind is not bodhicitta. If mind is bodhicitta, everything that comes out here is positive. It's not like that. But we do what we can do. You can't just think, what I cannot do. There are so many things we cannot do. We just do what we can do, what we can do. If if something that we cannot do, we just wish that someday we can do. Wish, pose wish, or make wish, wish, or like that, okay? Say, the donkey probably can carry 50 pounds. You can put there 200 pounds. It'll break the back. You have to carry what you can carry, If you can carry 2 pounds, you can get 2 pounds. You can't just go, elephant carry 100 pounds, I'm going to carry 100 pounds. You are not going to be able to carry. So what you can carry, you carry. What you cannot carry, so then maybe wish something, so someday you can carry more, like that. Ame Joseph, amen, that's just saying in Tibet, you do what you can. What you can. I can sit down 24 hours a day. Oh, that's okay. But it's still, you can go one round stupa there, one round, you can go one round. How long it takes? It takes 2 minutes to go one round. How much that purifies, how much matter you created, unimaginable amount of matter you created. There are so many different ways, to create marriage. It's not just one way to create marriage. There are so many different ways to create marriage. Giving something, one piece of whatever you're giving. In mind, imagine you're just giving that to entire living beings, entire human beings. Not just one piece, millions of pieces. Mentally, create marriage, create marriage, so much marriage. But physically, material, you're giving just one thing, like one thing. Same offering flower in front of the stupa or altar, or cleaning around the stupa. In the physically, physically cleaning one stupa. In the mind, cleaning millions of each stupas from all directions. Not just today, all the time. Doing one prostration in front of the Shakyamuni Buddha is not just one prostration. Doing that entire enlightened beings from the 10 directions all the time. Mentally, all the time. Just doing one time here, but in the mind, all the time. One piece of flower, but this flower is like not just one, it's like millions of flowers in front of each Buddha from the 10 directions. How much merit you create? It's not that difficult to create merit. Just need to put some effort to think. Light, one candle light. Doesn't have to be in front of statue or image. People light here candle all the time. You just think in your mind. You don't have to say, "Oh, please listen what I'm going to say before I light my candle." You don't have to say that. You can just think, "Oh, I'm lighting this candle to eliminate the darkness of darkness means fundamental confusion of all living beings to achieve liberations. I'm lighting this candle. In my mind, there's not just one candle, it's like millions of candles in front of each Buddha from the 10 directions all the time. How much merit you create? For each Buddha, you have millions of light. That's easy to create merit. So that's what I mean. Think something positive, While you're eating, somebody serving you food, somebody invite you to their home to offer you lunch or whatever they offer you. So then you just like to think something positive. May whomever serving this lunch, may they able to enjoy like the best food forever, something like that. Because I myself going to use this food without attachment, anger, judgment of mind. I just use this, and I'm going to see this as like something medicine rather than just piece of food. Medicines. To keep my body healthy, then I can create more merit, benefit. Some more merit, something like that. Every situation we can think something positive. Every situation we can think something positive. But it requires effort. It doesn't become automatic. It becomes effort. So people are helping you. Then you pray for their life. Not just this life, many more life in the future. You just you just say something. Not necessarily to say, but you need to think in your mind. That's precept. That's what precept means. So now here. Stanza 16. This refers to the precept. This part refers to the precept. This in turn depend on contemplating well and the white and black karma, positive, negative karma. Karna, that's literally translates the word karna, white, nag, black, basically positive and negative karma. There's not. So I don't think the positive, negative karma look black or positive karma look white. It's just the word, how the word is. white and black karma and their effects, and on perfect observance of the ethical norms. Tena kanal le samne lando sujin ralesus. I refers to Lama Tsongkhapa, yogi, no, male practitioner, yogini, female practitioners. The Sanskrit word. Yogi, male practitioners, yogini, female practitioners. Yoga, practice. Yoga means practice. It doesn't mean physical movement, it means practice. Nenjor, in Tibetan we call Nenjor, that's yoga. Nenjor Ma, that's yogini. Nenjo Pa, that's yogi, female, male. I, a yogi, have practiced in this manner. You who aspire for liberations, too should do likewise. Seeking, that's important. If you are seeking liberations, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. If you are seeking, I'm kind of sick of all of this, no matter which direction I look, there's all kinds of problems. When I look at the people who have billions of dollars, they have all kinds of problems. They never content, never satisfied, become more greed and greed, more greeder, huh? More greedy, greed, more greedier, yeah, more greedier, so. And no matter which country you go, it's not like, I'm kind of sick of America, maybe I should go to Nepal, then everything will be fine. No, that's not everything's fine there. No, there's also tons of problems. So, or maybe should go to Tibet, that's everything's fine. No. Samsara, nothing is perfect. No matter wherever you go, nothing is perfect. Everywhere there's complication. Everywhere there's complication. Look at the rich people, tons of complications. People who have no money, tons of complications. So all kinds of complications. That's the nature of samsara. So now I say, I'm really sick of samsara. So then, if you're truly, genuinely, sincerely seeking liberation, this is the way to go. This is the map. This is the map that will lead you to the liberation. So, don't underestimate tiny bugs drowning in the water, or maybe saving that bugs. Is there any merit? Yeah, of course there's merit. Not just merit, there's tons of merit. That's called giving protection. That's the practice of generosity. Tons of merit. Negative karma, you can't just underestimate, this is some very small, so probably doesn't matter. Yeah. Look at the external causalities. Piece of this, like bigger than this. Redwood seed in California, redwood. When you look up, that's like huge and very long, huge, produced by this one seed. If you tell somebody, this has become like that, nobody believes how this become like that big. That's called potentials to become this huge, gigantic redwood tree. The seed, it doesn't become like that when it's a seed. There's seed. There's external cause and effect. Internal cause and effect, it's much, much bigger. So, karma is, according to Lamrim, not here, karma is definite. Whether it's positive or negative, it's definite. Means there will be result. There will be result. There will be result. No, that's what it means, definite. Karma is definite. Karma, second point is karma multiplies. Or expand. You are not going to experience, the third point is you are not going to experience the result if the karma has not been created. You are not going to experience the result. Once the karma has been created, it's not going to be just over time, it's going to get rotten. If you don't eat, over time it gets rotten. Then you cannot eat. Karma is not it's not I will wait maybe 3 months and maybe this karma is going to get rotten. So then it's useless. No matter how many eons pass, karma is going to be there, unless you purify them. If you're negative karma, you purify them. If positive karma, there will be result. Because karma is definite. Means there will be definite, there will be have result. Then some of the results you experience in this life, some of the results you experience in this life, within this life, some of the result is going to experience right after the next life, some are going to experience after a couple of lifetimes, it varies. So then like huge positive karma also there's like divided into 3 categories, but in the Lamrim it's not here. In the Lamrim, so has a large, medium, small, large, or you can say extra large, or extra large. In America, large is not enough. There has to be extra. So they know it's just extra large. So, so large positive karma will probably result. The result there's many. There's 3 or 4 different types of results that you experience. So then the large positive karma probably you'll probably be born in some kind of celestial realm. According to Buddhist cosmology, there's form realm, formless realm. Within the desire realm, there's like 7 types of celestial realms. Will probably be born there. There's like without motivation. Of course, motivation can turn. Karma is like I say. It's like horse. According to some other texts, it's like horse. Then the prayer or dedication is like saddle, where you turn horse. The horse doesn't have to go left. You can turn it right. It will go right or left, and you can saddle. No saddle. What is called? It goes on the mount. Reins. Yeah, whole thing. Rein. That's called dedication. Dedications. You create the karma. So now you decide which way that horse will go. You dedicate. Oh, I want to go this horse to all the way to enlightenment or liberations. So then that horse will go there. So then you will have access to that horse till you reach liberation or enlightenment. Oh, I want to go this horse to bigger house, maybe more money. Yeah, probably you will probably get more money this life, or maybe it's not. Maybe next life, maybe some other lifetime. When the money is used, horse is gone. It's gone. So it's just temporary thing. So then joyful effort is like whip. So if the horse doesn't go, then you feel a little bit. That's a joyful effort to continue. So there's some other books. That's what they say. So if you are truly, genuinely seeking liberations, that's the ways to go. Okay, so that's why every line, end of every line, Lama Tsongkhapa said, if you are seeking liberation, then do the same thing. So that, finish importance of relying on teachers, then, precious human life. That's how the Lamrim practice or teaching began. So then the refuge and bodhicitta, taking refuge, taking refuge. So then after that, now important of like has a lamchok drula tsenyi tsame ten manye pado sajo miyo lamchok drula tsenyi tsame ten manye pado sajo miyo tiye matsame vijula laps, emphasizing on create the cause for precious human life. The next one, emphasizing the create the cause for precious human life. Lamchok drula tsenyi tsame ten manye pado sajo miyo tiye matsame vijula laps. Mm. Mm. Basically, create the cause for this precious human life. Also, emphasizing the on importance of purification practice. Importance of purification practice. Okay. So then, stanza number 17 now. lamchok dhubla tsinyi tsame de manye pado sache miyewe tiye mazame gyula la gosum dikdo time baba di laba ledip jungwa nechewe jundo topchi samwa tenpa je jezon lame nyamne teta tadwe chojan tishi chansa los. lamchok dhubla tsinyi tsame tenso, lamchok dhubla tsinyi tsame tenso. In order to actualize this excellent path within our mind streams, so this precious human life is very, very not just important, very, very necessary to get. This has all the characteristics to actualize this great path, entire Lamjun path within your mind streams. Without this, there are very little possibilities. Therefore, put some effort to create the cause for this precious human life. What is the cause? Practicing ethics, moralities, ethics. If whenever you feel your mind is contaminated, your body is contaminated, your verbal three drawers is contaminated, gosum dikdo time baba de laba ledip jonga nechewe so jundo topchi sawa tenpa jilu. So remember the 4 points, 4 important points to purify negative karma, 4 points. Until we have obtained the most qualified form to pursue, this form refers to the precious human life, to pursue the excellent path, this entire Lamdim path, we will fail to make great strides in our journey. Strides in our journey, yeah. Don't know what that means, just reading. Huh? So next time when you write a book, it's better to stick with one word. The reader will get less confused. Using different word doesn't mean more meaningful. So great. The longest you understand, so that's good. So we must strive in all the conditions, without exceptions, of such a form. That refers to this. Thus, these 3 draw of ours, body, spirit, mind. So, what is that? So, with evil karma and dharma. Is there any other words way to call karma rather than evil? Just say, the evil, sir. 1 second. lamchotula tsinji tsame de manye pa tsarim tiye mazame jino gosum dikdo time pa labali jindo tochi tsama tenpa jizo nami. I was looking in the Tibetan, there's no word called evil, but there's no in Tibetan also. Downfall. Since it is especially essential to purify the karmic defilements, this is very, very important in the Western world. America in the Western was very important because people do beat up themselves. They know how to do. They know how to beat themselves, make themselves miserable. And not just think something negative out of negative mind and doing nothing, then you depress. In Buddhism, you do think of something negative out of positive mind and you don't just sit around, you do something positive. At the end, instead of feeling bad, you feel good. Then also example in Lamrim, they give you a piece of metal, aluminum, like this. If you throw, it will sink in the water. But if you make it flat, it won't sink, it flows. So there's one way of saying that means if you purify, you don't have to sink with your negative deeds. You can still flow. Kebe digbachi yangs. Kebe digbachi. Scholar negative deeds are lighter. Not by itself. Not by itself. Negative deeds doesn't matter. Expert scholar create negative karma. You create negative karma. It's the same. But why is the scholar negative deeds are lighter? What it means? It means they know how to purify them. They know how to purify them. That's why it's lighter. That's why it's purified. Easy, doesn't have to be either Vajrasattva purification practice or 35 Buddha, both of them. Vajrasattva, this mantra has 100 syllables. That's too much to memorize. 35 Buddha, there's not just one, there's 35 of them. I wish there's only one of them. Just go around the stupa. Just go around the stupa. There's no 35 stupa. There's only one stupa. Just go around one round with a positive mindset. Purifies. Or feel like just say, I don't know what to say. Just say Om Tari Tuza Turiso, Om Mani Penu. It all purifies. It all purifies. Just say Namu Gurube, Namu Buddhaya, Namu Dhammaya, Namu Sanghaya. Purifies. Or regret. Not guilt, regret. I really regret. I regret. Purifies. If you say, I very much enjoy, then multiplies. Not purifies, it multiplies. Like that, okay? Since it is especially essential to purify their karmic defilements, we must ensure to cherish the constant application of 4 powers. 4 powers, there's like 4 powers means Nimbotoshi, 4 antidotes. Most important ones like regret, no guilt, regret. Regretting towards something negative is positive. Regretting towards something positive, that's negative. I regret I say something nice, I regret, that's negative. I regret I say something harsh word, that's positive, that purifies. Power of dependence, usually taking refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha, that's power of dependence, or could be person that you hurt, power of dependence, or tenjitop. Then doesn't have to be order, but there's no rigid order, but doesn't have to be order. When you practice, doesn't have to be order. Which one was? Don't need to worry about order. Power of dependence, then power of antidote. That means saying mantra. There's no whatever it knows. Cleaning doesn't have to be mantra. Cleaning. Cleaning your office. Cleaning office. Now I heard that America, every office in the house is very clean. Every office in the house is very clean, crystal clean. So anyway, cleaning doesn't have to be something mantra or something. Cleaning can be antidotes. Doing something positive, basically. Let's put it that way. Doing something positive. Antidote. Then of course, if you know how to say the mantra, all of that, then good to do. Yes, yeah. Then say a long time ago, first years, my second years, I was kind of homesick, because I just by myself, no Tibetan rounds, And yeah, so Stephen A, they go to work all day long, so I don't know how to drive. I just stay home all day long, month after month, year after year, so then nothing much to do. So I can practice 24 hours a day, so that'll be good. So then whenever there's phone rings, I will get excited, so I pick up the phone. I thought maybe somebody's from India, a monastery is calling me. I can talk Tibetan finally. So then sometimes the telemarket, they calls. I have no idea. So before I say anything, they go start blah, 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 blah. Then my English is not good, so I'm kind of worried to hang up, and I don't understand what they're saying. So I just hold phone. So then I tell Steve, so then Steve also don't understand what I'm trying to say. My English is not good. So one time, then phone ring. Then I found this person or sometimes lady or person give to Steve. Then she said, "Oh, Gisela, this is like somebody trying to sell you something." I say, "How? They don't know me. How they are going to sell me something?" So anyway, so then Steve said, "Next time when you pick up the phone, start to saying something in English very fast. Just stop the phone. It's not important." So that's also hard, so hard. So then I say, when the phone rings, then I say, Om Benza Sato Samaya Manim Balaya Benza Sato. Then I recite 100 syllable mantra, purification mantra, 100 syllable Vajrasana mantra. Long one. So before I finish mantra, they all stop. They don't understand what kind of language I'm speaking. In my mind, I'm doing something good, so benefit them. So then slowly, less and less phone calls. There's no call. People they don't have their contact call. Temporary benefit, 100 syllable mantra, challenging telemarket. So then one time I'm doing retreat in one farm in Virginia. In Virginia, I'm doing White Tara retreat. So then in the farm there's no water, so water needs to be supplied. Probably the water person calls. I have to tell him again, no, thank you. Next day, no water. So you don't understand people. So the English is not good. So no, thank you. So because you have all the back in your mind, they're telemarketing. So anyway, so a couple of mistakes have been made like that. Then so for power of dependence, power of antidotes. Reciting sutra, reciting mantra, thinking about emptiness, meditating on emptiness, reading about emptiness, reading Dharma books, all of that. Making statues, cleaning stupas, helping somebody, like mainly the holy object, so making statue, building temple, building stupa, all the holy object, that's like that, so then reciting sutras, then thinking about the emptiness, reading about emptiness, all of that, reciting mantras, power of antidote. So then power of regret, you regret. So then the last one is like, I'm not sure how to translate in English. So so then like making some kind of commitment in your mind, I'm not going to do this again tomorrow or maybe next minute. I'm not going to not going to say like harsh words. I'm not going to say. I'm going to control myself. I'm going to control, like just maybe next hour, maybe today or maybe tomorrow. Then slowly week, then month, then a year, like that. So this is called for antidote. 람저들라 천년전에 많이 봐도 사람이 뒤에 맞으면 좀 고슴 뒤도 팀에 바바데스 Habaledijon nature is very, very important to purify. It's very, very important to purify because you don't need to think with that. You don't need to think with that. You can purify them. Negative karma does not have qualities, but it has only one quality. It can be purified. It can be purified. That was very important. I think people say, "Oh, I'm old. I'm bad person. I'm bad person." Here, something to do with the culture or system, or I don't know. People say, "Oh, I'm like innate innately bad. I say, innately bad. No, there's no innately bad. No, that's mistake. That's like wrong view. That's wrong view. Buddha nature. Buddha natures. Every being has ability to become enlightened. Sooner or later. Everybody. Doesn't matter. American, Tibetan, monks, nuns. Everybody has same potential to become Buddha. Need to nurture that potential. Need to nurture that potential to rise. Nature is very important. It's very, very important. It's extremely important to purify. Don't ever think that you are innately bad. That's wrong view. It's very, very extremely important to purify. Purify. Just think of the benefit of that, benefit of going one round stupa, just one round. Anyway, you like to exercise, so you go around the stupa, So next, this year I'll probably go around 5,000 and I'll count. Each time I come here, I'll go 3 rounds, purifies. If animals, Chimda Pajin, that's called Chimda means householder. His name is Pajin. He became monk when he was 81 years old. At that time, nobody sees any merit in his mind stream except Shakyamuni Buddha. Even the true disciple, they didn't see any merit. But he has one merit that will lead him all the way to liberations. One merit has been created. How? One of his love, he was used to be bugs, fly or bugs. Just hanging, or sitting on like dry cow dung. Accidentally, that water, maybe rain, accidentally that dung took him around the stupa. That merit. He was 81 years old, become monks. People say, it's just a waste of time. There's not much you can do. He was liberated within this life. He was liberated by that merit. Merit not with intentions. Accidentally, rain, water took him around the stupa accidentally. That merit, Shakyamuni Buddha says, has potential to become liberated in this life. Chimda Pachi. You can read. If you can read Tibetan, it's somewhere here in Sutra. Can you imagine that? It's not just motivated by something. It's not just based on understanding of, benefit of going around the stupa, how much merit, nothing, zero, nothing, zero. Just forget about intention. There's no understanding at all. It's just accident. It happens. That is accident happens. If that creates the merit to be liberated, can you imagine? As a human, you can go around stupa with intentions to benefit all living beings. What is the intention? Go one round, you know how much merit you created? We have no idea. So much merit has been created. So that can be practiced. So here, stupa is already built. It's contain a lot of relics inside, all kind of relics. So they're going around there. So not going to worry about sitting down, meditating or doing this, doing that. Just come here and go around, create so much merit. That merit is positive karma. Karma is definite. It's not going to be waste. Over time, I did say something there is going to be probably already be waste. No. Once karma has been created, it's never going to get rotten. No matter how many eons pass, karma is going to be there. So that's practically what we can do now, create merit. So important to create merit. Whatever ways you can create merit, we must create merit. So that's purification practice. Okay? Or you can say, oh, I want to purify this, really bothering in my mind, I want to purify that. So then to remember, remind yourself the four powers, then go round, go round. Going round, there's a power of antidote going round. That is great merit. That is matter. That's very, very, so Lama Tsongkhapa is very, extremely important to purify. Ledip Joan, nature is very, very important to purify. Who knows? All of a sudden something happened, so like one lady, I think, from eastern Tibet, Amur lady, Mount Kailash, that's considered as, holy mountains in Tibet. So they go around like 35-mile loop. That's called 35-mile one round. That's very famous for that, for Tibetans. They make a lot of effort to come there, going around. So one lady is going around. So that's written in the guidebooks. The guidebooks composed by lamas. Written in their book. So that's why when you go to Nepal, there's how many rounds? The people say 13 rounds. How that number becomes so famous? Because of that lady. Lady. Woman. She's going around, probably got thirsty, then trying to drink some water from there's some lakes there. All of a sudden, baby fall from her back, then probably die. Then she was like devastated by that. So then probably took blame on herself. And with that, with that sadness or like grief, that she went round this Mount Kailash, so to purify or to dedicate the marriage, went round. Probably went 13 rounds. At the end, in front of her, something opens, like middle of nowhere in the space. Some kind of drawers open. Probably entrance, probably went to Pure Land somewhere, probably. Something just all of a sudden is open, some kind of drawers open, space before her. So since then, that lead becomes kind of like holy. Then that number 13 becomes that, official number to going around, 13 round Mount Kailash. A lot of people make a lot of effort to go around. So then later on, but that's a long time ago, later on, then people who has money, they hire someone to go around. Some people are there making money. So he say, okay, go for me, I'll give you money, so they go around. It's kind of like silly. It's kind of silly. you can hire. So anyways, that's number 13, so that Mount Kailash, that number becomes so famous because of that, lady, so. So purify, purify. Lama Tsongkhapa was extremely important to purify. Don't just sit down and feel bad and do nothing. So that is no good. That's like torturing yourself. Think something negative out of positive mindset, then do something positive. In the end, instead of feeling bad, you feel good. Yeah, so many different ways to purify. Okay, so it's important. Lama Tsongkhapa said to all of us, if you are seeking liberations, Lama Tsongkhapa says this is important to do. Lamjadula, Tini Tane, the Manya Pada Sajami, Tia Mazami, Gosum Dido, Timeba, Haba, Ledip Joan, nature ways. Nature means extremely important. Jundo Topji Sama Tembaji, every day, think about 4 power every day. If not, like, at least when you go around the stupa, then think about it 4 points, not every, Lama Tsongkhapa said, I myself did that. If you are seeking liberation, you do the same thing. That's Lama Tsongkhapa is kind of requesting or begging us. If you are seeking liberation, that's the way to go to liberate yourself. Lama Tsongkhapa himself did couple million post-stations in central Tibet, place called Woka. Millions of mandala offering on the rock. Now you go there, you see. That's the one place I very much wish I could go, at least do some post-station, maybe some mandala offerings, where same spot the Lama Tsongkhapa did millions of post-stations and millions of mandala offerings, so maybe that whole place has some kind of, energy or blessings is still there. So, so Lama Tsongkhapa, he did that. He's not just saying, "Oh, I did myself. You do the same thing." No, that's not like that. He actually did that there. So you can still visit the place in Central Tibet called Woka. Woka Chuling. Woka Chuling means Dharma land. Woka Dharma land. You can go there. So for you it's easy to go. For Tibetan it's not easy. So even though I have American passport, it's still not easy to get visa to visit Central Tibet. Is very difficult. You can get per visa to China, go to visit all the Amdo and eastern part of Tibet, but central part of Tibet still almost impossible. Not as an individual person, it's impossible. You can go with a group, you don't know where they take you. So if they don't take Oga shooting, so then I don't have a lot of interest to go there. Yeah, you could go to visit those holy sites. They're easy to go. So now the next line is poem talking about. Oh, maybe sorry, time is over, so I'll stop. Next line, little bit touching on the Four Noble Truth. The Four Noble Truth. The importance of why the truth of suffering taught fast. That's something. The next thing maybe. How many stanzas have we finished now? Huh? Okay, you remember that. Okay, good. Yeah. Dagi chinye saben ke wa dinten da lo ko lo kamra da chaba jo zo lo za ta ba ye den be nyam bo ren do sa she sho. Yeah, namla dedication.
163. Final Lamrim dedication. Lamrim Mernam Zukso. From my two collections, vastest space, that I have amassed from working with effort at this practice for a great length of time, may I become the chief leading Buddha for all those whose mind's wisdom eye is blinded by ignorance. Even if I do not reach this state, may I be held in your loving compassion for all lives, Manjushri. May I find the best of completed, graded paths of the teachings, and may I please all the Buddhas by my practice. Using skillful means drawn by the strong force of compassion, may I clear the darkness from the minds of all beings. With the points of the path as I have discerned them, may I uphold Buddha's teachings for a very long time. With my heart going out with great compassion, whatever direction the most precious teachings have not yet spread or once spread have declined, may I reveal this treasure of happiness and aid. May the minds of those who wish for liberation be granted boundless peace, and the Buddha's deeds be nourished for a long time. By even this graded path to enlightenment completed, due to the wondrous virtuous conduct of the Buddhas and their sons. May all human and non-human beings who eliminate adversity and create conducive conditions for practicing the excellent paths never be parted in any of their lives from the purest path praised by the Buddhas. Whenever someone makes effort to act in accordance with the tenfold Mahayana virtuous practices, may he always be assisted by the mighty ones, and may oceans of prosperity spread everywhere. Turn to page 244 and 245, and we'll chant the short long life prayers. Kanira we korwe shinkamde, pendande wa malu shunwene, chenre sigwan tenzin gyatsoi, shape site badu tenjuchi. Jonu ien ala wang shotu, awatare tsembara sopa, losan gewe deton lek pausha, shasu gengyu lama sowa de. Tupsu chan jun jang gun gewe, tenzin kyong bewe, Kunzer dokpo se chok sum kulwe le mun tudu pa dok so du je kun du shap ten shok Om tare tu re so ha 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 Om tare tu re so ha.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Oh yeah, and have a wonderful night. Huh?